Hey everyone, Mike here from Pivot Grips. So a lot of you have asked for us to show you how exactly the new Pivot Grips are made. Everything is done in-house with the exception of the Velcro straps, which we outsource to a company in New Jersey. They do a great job for us. But the 5 most crucial pieces to the process are right in front of you. As you can see here, these basically provide us with the 3 hand sizes as well as the 2 wrist sizes that we will offer. So step 1 of the process really involves the raw material, which is in this case black nubuck leather. We're toying with several different materials, as you can see here. I think we've narrowed down a couple that we really want to focus on, but it basically starts with this manual cutting press. We use a standard cutting board similar to something you use for cooking. We put the leather on that, we put the die cut there, and we slide it into the press like so. And we squeeze down. So we basically use this handle. And there you go. Sort of hard to do this one-handed, but then you have a perfectly cut wrist piece. So now that I quickly showed everyone how the materials actually cut, as you can see, I cut several hand pieces prior to the video just to speed this process up for you guys. But once all those are cut and ready to go, we start the assembling and sewing process. So we have a whole bunch of material cut. The next step in the process is to basically attach the Velcro strap to the wrist piece. But first we need to mark the dead center of it so that we can punch a hole in it, which will house the pivot assembly. And it will also help us align the Velcro strap to where it needs to go on the leather wrist piece. Now that the holes are punched in both the leather wrist piece and the Velcro strap, we're ready to attach them together via some super glue and sewing. So while we let the super glue dry a little, I want to show everyone sort of a side job that we have. We even custom make the washers that we use to help strengthen our pivot assembly. And they're basically a folded up duck cloth, heavy nylon style fabric so that the screw cannot pull through the material. It just basically adds a layer of durability to the grips. Now that the super glue has done its job, we can use our homemade washers and the bottom of our pivot assembly and apply it to the grips. So what we do is we slide it into the hole, and it's ready to be sewn. I promised my mother I wouldn't get her in the video, so this is one of the final steps using our handy dandy old school sewing machine that can handle leather. And putting the final touches on the wrist portion. Step in the process involves assembling the hand grip pieces. So what we do is we take a standard post and screw, which is the secret to our patented design, and we insert it in the holes that we punched here and here. We also use our custom stamp as a means of hiding that and protecting the screw assembly. You are looking at one of the final pieces to the puzzle right here. So now that we have the washer and the pivot assembly inserted in the holes that we created, we will apply some of our handy dandy rapid fuse glue, which is amazing, around the washer, and we will conceal it with our beautiful logo that we have there. Now that the logo patches are successfully glued to the hand grips, we have one more step, which is applying the Velcro to the back side of the grips up here. And we are ready to attach these to the wrist straps, so that will be our last video. And here we have a complete Pivot Grips 3, back and front. As you can see, we attached our Velcro dots to the back of the grips. These will allow them to attach to the wrist strap. We also
screwed together our grips to the wrist piece via our binding post assembly and permanently secured them with Loctite. So they're ready for abuse, and we hope you guys enjoyed the video.